Hey everyone. It's time for another out-of-this-world story from Breakup Cheater. Well, here we are again. Another week of emotional destruction and bridges burning. Today on Breakup Cheater, doors are slamming shut, windows of opportunity are creaking open, and somewhere in the distance, a certain affair partner is probably ugly crying into a steering wheel. Buckle up because this is part 2. Update 5 of my ongoing saga, and things are about to get intense. Tuesday night. A sleepless revelation. Let's start where I left off. If my last update was graphic, well, sorry, but so was my reality. The entire time I was holding my stomach, feeling sick, but simultaneously thinking, I want them to see this account one day. I want them to know exactly what I saw. Not some vague, abstract concept of an affair. So much is lost in abstraction. Well, I saw them. I know the specific details of what they did. I might have stopped typing that night, but I didn't sleep. Not a wink. I just sat there in disbelief, watching them. Lying next to each other. In my bed. The bed that was supposed to be ours. And then, in the early hours of the morning, while I was still sitting there, stunned, barely breathing, they did it again. No toys this time. Just them, as if I didn't exist. That's when it hit me. I've been grieving a dead person. The woman I thought I married. She doesn't exist. Maybe she never did. The person I loved is gone, and now I have to put that grief aside and deal with the funeral. What did I learn last night? 1. The affair partner is not in an open marriage. His wife has no idea. 2. They don't use protection. 3. This isn't just a fling, this is routine. Second life. Parallel relationship. 4. My wife keeps a box full of sex toys hidden in the house. I know where she keeps them. I know exactly what they're for. 5. Throughout all of the audio, my name wasn't mentioned once. Not even in passing. As if I don't exist. I wonder if they made a pact never to mention their spouses in each other's presence. A deliberate erasure of their real lives. The flight home. From discovery to action. I slept for maybe an hour on the flight back. The moment I landed, I went straight to the private investigator's office. They had everything. Pictures and videos of him arriving Monday night, leaving Tuesday morning. The same cycle again Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. A detailed spreadsheet tracking their movements. One detail stood out. When they first arrived at the house, they sat on the sofa and ate. The curtains were open so the PI could see them. They were kissing. That tracks because my audio recorder went silent for a while. She must have been sitting close to him, speaking in hushed tones, too quiet for the voice-activated recorder to pick up. I got home to an empty house. It was disgusting. 7 towels in the laundry bin. She didn't even try to hide them. The bed sheets. Still on the bed. Stained with their filth. Absolutely vile. I didn't hesitate. I went out to the shed and grabbed our suitcases. One for me. One for her. I packed them both and placed them in the sitting room. Then I grabbed the box of sex toys and put them in a separate room. The rest of the day I spent preparing. Making a list of questions. Practicing my breathing techniques. I had to stay angry but controlled. Charging my voice recorder and camera. I placed the voice-activated recorder back in its hiding spot in the fireplace. The camera went into a discreet corner. Now I was ready. Wednesday evening. The confrontation. She got home just after 6:30 p.m. The moment she saw the suitcases, her face twisted in confusion. "Are you going somewhere?" she asked. I looked her dead in the eyes. "That depends on you. Sit down. We need to talk." Then I told her, I know everything. Her first instinct. Denial. Her second move. Gaslighting. She told me I was acting crazy, that I had trust issues. I walked out of the room, came back, and threw the box of sex toys onto the floor. They spilled out everywhere. Now she had to face the truth. She tried another angle. Claimed they were hers, that she was too embarrassed to tell me she needed them. I shut that down immediately. You need a new tactic because BS isn't getting you anywhere. Then she started to cry. And that's when I realized. I felt nothing. 3 weeks ago, her tears would have destroyed me. I would have done anything to make her feel better. But now, I saw her the way I'd see a sci-fi character infected by an alien parasite. She looked like my wife, but she wasn't. Interrogation, the 3-strike rule. I asked her straight up, "Do you want a divorce?" She said no. She begged. She told me he was just a side project. That she loved me. I gave her one shot at honesty. Here's how this is going to go. I'm gonna ask you questions. I already know most of the answers. You lie 3 times. I pick up that suitcase, and you never see me again. She sobbed but nodded. 1. Was it just an emotional affair? No, it was sex. 2. Did you have sex in our house, in our bed? No, we only went to a hotel. First lie. I told her I knew they did it in my bed. 2 more and I was gone. 3. When was the last time you had sex with him? This morning. 4. Did you sleep with him last night too? Yes. 5. How often do you meet for sex? Only when you're away, once a month. When I asked why she was hiding the sex toys, she tried to claim they were just for her. Second lie. I leaned in. Your affair partner likes to be penetrated with them. I know you did that to him. Her face went white. I dropped the bomb. I've been talking to his wife. Panic. Pure panic. She turned ghostly pale. I told her I meant it. If she lied again, I was leaving forever. Then her phone rang. It was his wife. I told her, "Answer it. Let's hear what he has to say." I left as she picked up, listening to him scream. That was the last time I saw her. Moving forward, ghosting begins. She called me non-stop. Blocked her. My employers are letting me work remotely from Australia for a while. Eventually I'll transfer or find a new job. I'm excited. Fresh start. New life. And as for her, she can sit in that house, surrounded by everything she destroyed, and deal with the consequences.